This seems to be what's happening today. The other day it was stop, start, stop, start. Now it's pretty much stationary, move 3 inches every 20 minutes. Mind you, we've got the aircon on. And we've got fuel and electric. So even stationary, we can have the aircon running just on the electric. Oh look, our lane's the one that is not moving very fast at all. If you're wondering where we are, we've just had lunch, a cup of tea, which is here, McDonald's, BG Tips.
Oh.
And it looks like we're rolling forwards.
Rolling.
The HS has chosen to use electric now, even though we're in auto.
And we have increased the battery capacity, battery range. Yeah, let's go into home. Hello, long time no speak. Alex from AGMS. How are you? So we're going to go into convenience, driving and maintenance. Here we go. Battery level control. Obviously, when you stop start, you have to redo it. We're going to re-choose going into the high battery level, which will show you change on that. Not bad, thanks, Alex.
Yeah.
Glad to do well. He said he's good, thanks. We are back. We are live, yes.
We're back at 40 footers. We're in a 60-mile-an-hour limit, courtesy of roadworks.
And we're going.
And
we're going like 0 miles an hour.
We have. So this is an impromptu Q&A because I thought
we might be stuck here for a while.
Speed check zone.
No, we're not. We're already in it.
I know.
Foolishness. So if you've got any questions to ask us about pretty much anything, just go for it.
I think we only have Alex watching. No, we've got someone else who's just joined now. Welcome. We just thought we'd started an impromptu Q&A because we were stuck in standstill traffic, weren't we, Ben?
We were, and I'm watching the S6 using other cars as like I mean, look at it. It's determined to get past even though it can't actually go anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a drop of a gear and some kind of undertaking strategy in a moment.
And Waze has just updated the traffic is
It was
going.
only a matter of time until he went for the undertake, and yes, like clockwork. Oh no, that's backfired, so he's back in this lane. If you're the guy driving that, isn't it interesting to see from behind?
It is, yes. Alex, yes, the signal did drop there.
Apologies.
We are in a road trip in an MG HS plug-in hybrid.
We are.
It's a bit hard to see with reflections to see when questions come in.
Just slide things around, basically. Pan around, and
that's what I've been doing.
yeah, pan and Nina, really.
And thank you for the thumbs up.
Yes. We love the support. Boing!
Oh, crikey. I'm not only holding this, I'm holding the camera as well, so it's a little bit uncomfortable for me.
It's uncomfortable. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Holding this, trying to do this.
Well, put the other computer unless a lot on the floor. It's
No.
a challenge.
Thank you again for the thumbs up and the thumbs up again. Thank you. It's
So,
much appreciated.
Yeah, considering I can't upload anything or do anything other than chat whilst driving, I thought it would be a perfect time. If you've got any questions about what we've achieved, where we've been, where we started, cars we own, how we like our sandwiches, that kind of thing.
Just to cut in there.
Yeah.
Yes, Alex, it is lovely inside one of these. I would recommend you take it for a test if you can.
It's an interesting vehicle. It'd be interesting to see what you think compared to a DS7 because that is the pinnacle in my mind.
Well, Alex just said he hasn't seen one of these before.
Okay. We actually passed one on the toll that was red.
Yes. But this is in Pimlico blue, which is a lovely colour.
Also pulls 0 to 60 in 7 seconds and has 270 brake horsepower, 0.5 turbo engine and an electric motor as well. So, I am intrigued to know if Mr. S6 is going to play about, and if he does, I might give him a run for his money because he won't be expecting it. We've already been playing with GLAs and all types of things this morning, and they were a bit surprised when you sat next to him with a set of lights and you still sat next to him at 60 miles an hour.
Yes.
They don't expect something like this to bullet off. That's what it does. It uses catapult power.
It's very interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
People constantly underrate these cars.
Yeah, they do. Yep. Traffic's slowing again.
But it is moving.
It is.
I shall give you a pan around to show you that. So yes, what, 5 minutes ago we were in completely standstill, weren't we?
We were. Remember how far from home? I do know because the map has now disappeared.
Yeah. Things are still a little bit slow, Alex. He asked, how are things now with the manufacturers?
Slow.
Slow. Still slow.
Mind you, going to SMMT and getting all the stuff at Goodwood really helped because the manufacturers are now seeing that we're still here and starting to put more stuff out. Certain manufacturers are going to be a bit of a challenge, like Ford is still so tight up with the COVID restrictions that there's only a small list of people that can actually get the cars.
And Paul's asked, how does MG compare to other brands? And there's still a lot of MG snobbery, badge snobbery around.
Yeah,
there is,
no,
yes.
That's true.
You're right there, Paul. It is.
It's very good. The technology especially, I mean, the things like MG Pilot is such a great Overwatch system, it's ridiculous. The adaptive cruise with start, stop, and like motorway type traffic jam assist, that's the correct term. So I'll just keep pulling along, and when a car stops it will carry on and stop and brake and stop and brake and so on and so forth. Also, it can be quite brutal when it hits the brakes if it detects something. It's very, very fast at responding. As for the vehicle inside, you'll find the odd hard plastic, but everything's like...
It's very well built, isn't it?
I'm actually rocking the vehicle as opposed to...
You were shaking that, by the way.
Yeah,
just so
this doesn't move, it's solid. Soft touches here, and soft touches at the back, and just like leather inserts pretty much everywhere.
I'll just quickly pan around so you can see that. The centre armrest is very comfortable as well.
It is. One thing that is interesting is this headrest behind me, because it's fixed. You can't actually adjust it, but you've got an electric seat for the driver and the passenger. And I'll give it a bit of a blip because why the hell not? Eek. Fully exceeded limit. Let's back that down.
Speed camera ahead.
Thank you. So I'll do that a bit more when we get a bit further on. That's the problem with this. If you've got 270 brake, you kind of keep playing with it. That's it. It's like 50 brake horsepower more than the lot of them, to be honest.
Alex, yes it does. He's asked if this slides forward. Here we go.
It's a play.
Yep. So
That's it. Alex notices things like this because he knows what he likes.
Yep, he does indeed.
Oh dear. The van has now angered the S6. Yep, there he goes, dead into the centre of the road. I am going to undertake at all costs. Oh dear!
He's
Everyone's
now
cutting
boxed
up
in.
left, right and centre. It's only a matter of time until there is an act of war.
Yes.
Yes. The M6 is not the calmest of motorways when it comes to traffic.
Alex hates a short armrest, he says. Lol.
Yeah, so do I. That's the problem with the Mercedes. It's not particularly short, but because it's attached to the passenger seat, determining like where they've put their seat determines where your flaming armrest is. So it could either be here or there, which makes it a bit of a challenge. Speaking
For
of
visual,
quality,
for visual purposes, do the here nor there again with your arm. That's it. That's it.
I like him rowing a boat.
Not quite, Ben. Not quite.
So, 104 miles away from home. We're passing Barlaston Downs Bank. If you live in Barlaston Downs Bank, give us a wave. Field of Yarn.
Okay, Paul has asked,
Yes.
am I right in thinking that on a long motorway trip there is no economy advantage to a FEV, or am I wrong?
It depends how fast you go. That's what we've noticed.
Yeah.
The way I drive, around
It's debatable,
50,
isn't it?
Yeah, but the thing is, if you ran this on petrol, you'd be getting 37 to 40, and that's if you're economical. With this, I can drive pretty much flat out all the way. Well, flat out in my kind of acceleration on, off, and get anything from 40 to 50. But when I did a proper eco run before, doing 65 miles an hour in this, I was getting 70.
Which is great economy for us.
It
isn't
is, but I wouldn't be able to stick at 65 in a motorway, as you know. I can't do it. I get so just like, I don't feel it's particularly safe. I mean, it's a lot better than travelling at 50, I tell you that. There's wipers and things past you, but it depends on the car, I suppose.
And to answer Joseph's question, yes, we are enjoying ourselves. He's like, are you enjoying yourselves, Mr. and Mrs. Quirk? Yes.
Well, we're trying to, yeah,
Yes.
but as you know, the traffic's been horrendous this last weekend, hasn't it, Joseph? It's been stop, start, and it seems to be the same now.
Well, we started this impromptu Q&A because we were in standstill traffic. That's for those who have just joined us. Thank you.
We're now crawling along. Thank you for the thumbs ups, thank you for the shares and such, Nina. So, yeah, it's... where it really excels is when you're out in the country and you can basically bomb along in your little electric mode. The thing is, if I had enough electric range, I could drop into oh man, you're hardly speeding, am I? Stealth cameras there. I could drop into electric mode now. I might actually be able to do it. Let's find out.
We've had
Straight into electric mode at 53 miles an hour.
Wow, that's impressive. We've had 2 comments. One from Paul saying impressive figures. Thanks.
Yep.
You're very welcome, Paul.
Well, we can get over 100 miles, can't we?
Yes.
Per gallon on a country road. Probably getting as close to 120, to be honest.
And another question saying, out of interest, what are your thoughts on speed limits?
I think they're horrendous, but that's me. I think they're completely antiquated because they were based on something like a Morris Minor in the 60s. So I think we should have, not necessarily higher than 70 at certain times, but say, I don't know, 12 till 6, 100 mile an hour limit on the big motorways, to be honest. More like autobahns, but extremely stiff penalties if you can't drive. So dangerous driving, undertaking at speed, aggressive
tailgating.
maneuvers. Yeah, that kind of thing. That should be really, people banned, because you could have an autobahn and go at a decent pace, but as soon as you start doing things like that, then that's when people die and they cause fatal accidents, as we know. But the autobahns run seamlessly, but it's because they're so well policed. That's my thought. Anyway, as for A roads and B roads, yeah, there's a lot of 20 limits popping up. I do understand it, and it does aggravate me at points, but I do get why they do it.
Yeah, it's just a bugbear at points, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
But as you say, you can understand the reasoning behind it.
Yeah, you can.
And Joseph said, yes, the traffic is quite bad. You can see that on the screenshot. Yes, at least we're moving now, which we're very pleased about. But I don't think it's going to get any better from here on in, now that things have opened back up again. I think this is it.
Traffic's going to be horrendous again.
Yeah.
That's it. We had about, what was it, three months of pretty much running through these roads without any problems whatsoever.
Yes.
Now we seem to be back to the normal scheme.
We're going to have to wrap this up soon. My phone's going to go flat.
That's fine. Looks like Annabelle's phone's about to die, so thank you for joining us. If you've got any more questions, please leave them in the comments below and we'll go from there. But yeah, thank you for asking anything. Hope I've answered everything satisfactorily.
Oh, one more, hang on.
Okay, good.
Thanks, Alex. We'll catch up. Alex said we'll catch up on the boxes then.
Sometime. It's just, it's wet, isn't it?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you all.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good day.